Hey my loves, it's Tesh here. Welcome to my internet home. I am doing an uncrossing couple spell and I wanted to share it with you guys today. So I have a male and a female candle. Let me get the sticker off of the bottom of him. And I have 4 purple pillar candles. Took the tape off of them, but I guess this little section stuck on. There we go. Okay, so we have the male and the female, and then we have the 4 candles here. I have a protection candle. Let me light her real quick. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're uncrossing the path for a couple. We're uncrossing and removing any hexes, any blocks, just uncrossing their path. This is a simple uncrossing spell. You can bless and anoint each candle to the specific person and give that, give each candle the specific energy of the person. And then these 4 purple candles are for the uncrossing portion, where we're using the energy of the 4 corners of the earth for protection and to uncross any blocks or anything that just could be holding you back. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the uncrossing oil that we made. So go back to the uncrossing oil video on my channel and make that oil. It's important. And a lot of the things we're going to be using may actually be in the oil. I usually, I'm going to put a few drops because I'm doing a lot of candles. So it's going to be a nice little amount in there. Let's go ahead and get those oils activated. And you want to hold the head towards you and anoint the male candle. I might need a little more oil. Get it all over him. And the wick. Okay. Do the same thing for the female candle. A little more oil. And I'm using the exact recipe that we made online. Okay. And I'm not going to go over my ingredients twice, so y'all will hear them as I'm adding them. And then we have the 4 candles. Now make sure on your male and your female candle that you have the names, the birthdays. So you want to make sure you have your husband's name or your boyfriend's name, birthday, whatever, what have you, name, birthday, and put it 3 times on him. And then do the same thing for the female candle, okay? So you want to have your name and birthday on both of them. All right, so now once you get your candles nice and saturated, blessed, anointed, and endorsed with the names and everybody on there, you want to start with getting your herbs together. You want to use your mortar and pestle for this spell because you're going to be breaking down some herbs. So we have first a little bit of lemongrass. Okay. Lay them down. First, we have a little bit of lemongrass, just a tad bit. I think that might be a little much. Just a little bit, okay? You want to put it in your mortar and pestle, and you just want to break that down. Put it in the center and kind of just, all right. So I'm just trying to make sure I have it right in the center so I can just kind of break it down a bit. Okay, so what I'm adding the lemongrass for is to add power. It smells so good, guys. It's for the extra power. And what you see on here is some dragon's blood, which I'm going to I may add a little bit of dragon's blood to this, okay? But the lemongrass is for calming, it's for power. I love the smell of lemongrass. I have a little bit of mugwort. Add a little bit of mugwort in there. The mugwort is to remove hexes, remove blocks, remove negative energy, take away bad influences, and it also calls in good spirits and it amplifies your psychic ability. The lemongrass amplifies psychic ability as well. So that's a good one if you want to amplify your psychic ability. Now with the mugwort, you can actually smoke the mugwort or put it in some tea and drink the mugwort before you go to sleep, and it will give you very vivid dreams. All right, mugwort is already soft. I just wanted to break it down into the lemongrass. Same thing, I'm going to add some 5-finger grass, just a pinch, okay? Just a pinch of 5-finger grass, my loves. Again, this is another soft one. I'm just mixing the herbs and breaking them down in the mortar and pestle. That's what we're at so far. I'm going to add thyme because this is a love working and I have it here and I want to. I'm not adding the stems. What I'm doing is just putting the stems over top of the bowl and running my fingers the opposite way and making the leaves fall off. Okay, so I'm going against the grain and making the leaves fall off. That's all I'm doing. Ensuring those stems are in there. And let's go ahead and mix up the thyme. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm adding some angelica root. You don't need to add angelica root. I'm just adding some, my loves. And this is great also for removing hexes, removing blocks. Negative energy, negative influences. Now the angelica root, we're going to break that down a little bit. When I say this smells so good, it smells divine. You can't have an uncrossing, my loves, without hyssop. You need a little hyssop. You really do. Okay? You need a little hyssop. We have some blessed thistle. Blessed thistle is great for protection, removing hexes, removing bad karma, all of that. Great for bad karma. I want to add some bay leaves. I'm going to take a dried bay leaf and just break her up in there as much as I can. There we go. She getting it too. I'm going to add some sea salt to this mixture. I think sea salt is very important in uncrossings, guys. Let's go ahead and mix her up. a nice, beautiful mixture that smells divine, I must say. Oh, we're forgetting something important. Pine needles, babies. Uncrossing, we need pine needles. Take a few off of here. And I pick these pine needles on my morning walks when I take them. So let me get some scissors and chop those up. I'm just going to break those down into tiny little pieces. You don't need a lot, but you do want to have some in here. These pine needles are going everywhere. They smell so cute. I love when I'm walking and I smell them, smell the trees in the morning. It's such a beautiful, makes a beautiful moment. All right, so now we got everything mixed. Our pine needles, we're going to pour everything in our hand like so. Okay. And now we're going to take our masculine. You're going to roll him in the mixture. And this mixture is an uncrossing mixture. Now remember, guys, I am a seasoned witch. All of my stuff is prayed over, cleansed, baptized. Before you even add an herb, pray over every herb. Do a blessing over every herb. Speak every herb. Speak it. Say what it's there for. Say what it's doing in that spell, okay? We're going to do the same for the feminine. This is to remove blocks. This is to uncross the path of this couple for them to be together with peace and harmony and no blocks, no people, no one coming in between them. You want your couple facing each other, okay? We're going to go ahead and roll the uncrossing candles. Purple is for uncrossing. If you can't find purple, use white. Okay, purple is uncrossing. So use purple pillar candles if you can find them, or purple tea light candles if you can find them, okay? Get each candle nice and rolled up into everything. All right. Make sure you leave everything on here. I'm using aluminum foil today because I don't have my metal pan. As long as your table or your area is protected, you're good, okay? Now, let's move you here because you're leaning. Okay. There we go, baby. All right. Let's get these candles arranged now. So we have our masculine and our feminine here. Masculine on the right side, feminine on the left side. Okay, guys? You want to take your lighter or your matches, whatever, and you want to go around. So I'm going to start in the far left. We're going to burn the bottom of the candle. And we're just going to put her flat and let her melt and stay. Now, around you and your boo. And you have to have a specific person. So this is for a client. If you want this spell done, of course, you can go on the website and I'll start adding a couple spells on there for you guys so you can order your spells. But I'm showing you how to do it yourself so you can get it in. There we go. All right. One more. All right, at this point, you want to take your uncrossing incense or a love incense, but this is about uncrossing and removing any blocks, and you want to go around your whole spell meditating and praying. This is adding, and you could have done this, had this incense going the whole time, guys. I was smoking around them, so they had that going. I didn't need any extra smoke. You're going to go around your whole spell, praying, protecting, and removing any blocks, uncrossing in everywhere in their life. We're uncrossing from all angles, okay? This couple's path so that they can be together. You want your herbs going around all angles. They were more saturated on my side. Okay. And you're just going to pray. And you want to meditate and pray and think about your relationship. Think about how wonderful it'll be, how beautiful it'll be, how great it will be. You know, think about that and marinate on that and focus on the happiness and the joy and the love that you and this person share. Okay? And that's that. And then you'll light your candles. Of course, I'm not going to light the spell online with you guys, but thank you for joining me. Do this if you and your partner seem to be having any blocks or anything that could be just holding you back. You notice that there's something, someone, some people. You may have ex-girlfriends that may have tried to do a spell on him or anything to that nature. And this is the type of stuff you need to be doing to keep your paths open, to keep y'all unblocked. You see what I'm saying? Your roads open, uncrossed, removing any blocks, any hexes, anything. And you also want to do spiritual baths and cleanses and be cleansing. Drinking a lot of water right now is very important. Okay, my loves? All right, I love you guys, and I will holler at y'all on the next one. Bye, babies.